I am so excited because today we got Taneisha Morris here hanging out, and we're going to make something absolutely delicious. Taneisha, what do we got?
Mary, first of all, you started right because you said delicious.
Yes.
And we are making doubles.
Yes.
So we are touching down in the island of Trinidad.
Okay.
And this is like they're quintessential street food, right? So like what Jamaican beef patties are to Jamaica is what doubles are to Trinis.
Oh,
you get what I'm saying?
yeah.
What like fries are to Canadians.
Yeah.
And like lobster rolls are to East Coast. And
more specific.
you know what I'm saying?
Well, I'm looking out and I'm seeing everybody eating them, and I'm kind of getting a little bit jealous.
So we have to make it.
We got to make them.
We got to make it, and that's what we're going to be doing here today.
Okay, right
Yeah?
on. Yeah.
All right, so first things first, there's a couple components, right? First, we're going to start with, I guess we can start with our bara.
Okay.
Which is basically just fried dough,
okay.
right? And you got to have two, because that's how we get the word
doubles.
Doubles.
That makes sense. This makes sense,
right?
To me. Yes.
So first things first, in our dough, which is what we have here, they're kind of doing a little puffy dance.
Listen,
they're feeling the heat.
Yeah, you know when it's warm and like any yeast dough is just like, hey.
I need a blue.
Yeah.
Right? So this is just flour, some turmeric, which is what gives that color.
Yeah.
If you want less bright yellow, then do a little bit less turmeric.
All
if
right.
you want more, then you add more.
Nice.
Some salt, some sugar, some yeast food, right?
Yeah.
And then here, this is what we have here. So then we let it bloom and then and break it up into little dough balls, smaller sizes, and that's what we have right here.
Beautiful,
right?
beautiful.
Here's the trick. This dough is very sticky, okay? So I'm gonna take this plate here to form our bara. And I have some oil here. It's some neutral oil. I'm gonna pour some on the plate, but then also on my fingertips, right?
Okay.
And I'm gonna take this apart.
Oh, yeah, that's looking good.
We're gonna pop it in the middle, and then we're just gonna spread it out.
So you want it nice
You
and
want
thin.
it nice and thin. You don't want it too thick.
Okay.
Because you're also gonna get two pieces, right?
Yes.
So you almost wanna see how you can almost see those flowers at the bottom of the plate?
This is key. You gotta use a plate with daisies on it.
Yeah. You gotta,
you gotta
right?
See it, yeah.
All right, so when it looks like this, we're pretty much good to go.
Yeah.
And as you can see, it's a very
dainty. Oh,
right?
yes.
And now, Mary.
Here, I'm gonna move this for you.
All right.
All right.
We got the right temp.
You got that temp.
We're just gonna toss it in.
All right.
Ooh. And we don't want it to do a little song and dance too long in the hot oil. We want to flip it real quick, because the longer it sits in there is the stiffer it gets, and we don't want a stiff bara.
No,
right?
you want it to be chewy.
Chewy, you know what I mean? So we want to keep it flip.
This is amazing.
Right?
I've never seen anything cooked this quickly.
And you're done.
You're done.
And then you get something that looks a little bit like that.
Oh, nice.
Right?
You got little guys. Oh,
right?
Beautiful.
But we can't just serve it like this. We need to work on our chana, right? Which is going to start over here with our chickpeas, okay? I'm going to first wipe off this oil off my hand.
Okay, I'm going to get this guy out of here and pop him in with the rest, because I feel like he's feeling good.
He's feeling good? Okay.
Yeah.
So we have chickpeas. You want to boil it first with some baking soda.
Beautiful.
Because that will help break down the outer shell of the chickpea.
It's true. It gives a little bit more softness, texture.
We don't want to be like chomping on our doubles. We want it just a nice texture, right?
Yeah.
So we want to get it softened with that. So we're going to add to this some curry powder.
Beautiful.
All right. Some cumin.
Beautiful.
We have some cilantro, but typically we use like a shadow benny.
A shadow benny?
Or like a culantro.
Oh, okay.
Which is similar to cilantro, but it has a more robust flavor.
Nice.
And if you look at the leaves of it, it has like a serrated end. It kind of looks like a dandelion leaf, kind of, sort of, almost, but not quite.
Okay.
It's culantro.
Culantro.
Okay? So then we want to get it all in there.
Yeah, I was like, get it all.
Get it all in there. And then we have garlic, of course, because you can't have anything without garlic. We have some pepper, because you know the Caribbeans love their pepper.
So what type of chili pepper do we just put in there?
So I use a Scotch bonnet.
Nicely done.
Right?
Nicely
because
done.
that has some good heat, right? And then I'm going to just put some salt. We don't want all of that, right?
No.
And typically when we'll have it with some liquid boiling, right? But we don't want to let the liquid reduce too much, right? We want it to have just a little bit more, because a little bit liquid, leave it in there, because as it cools, it's going to thicken up.
That starch, those starches from the chickpeas kind of pull out.
Yes.
And then they thicken everything up, make it nice and stewy, but not drippy.
But not drippy.
Yeah.
So we don't want it to drip out, but we still want it to have a little bit of movement.
Nice.
Right? And not too stiff either. Okay?
Yeah.
So now we're ready to assemble.
Okay.
So I'm going to start with, should we do?
I feel like we should do the one that we made.
Let's do that one. All right. So we have we need two pieces, right?
Yeah.
Let's do one on one.
Okay.
Love. They're all puffed up, right?
Love.
Okay. Now, this is where we ride and whistle.
What does ride and whistle mean?
Mean that we're moving now, Mary.
Got it. Okay,
we're
cool.
moving.
Okay, we gotta
so now we're gonna do some of our chana here.
Oh, I'm so excited about
yum.
this. Yum, yum is accurate.
Yum,
Do you say that
yum.
to Mackenzie? I'd be like,
Double,
yum, yum.
Yeah, double.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, you
Yum,
gotta say
yum.
it
Double the
twice.
words. Gotta say it twice.
Yum, yum.
We have some cucumber chutney here, which we made on the show before.
Yeah, we have.
Right?
It's so bright and fresh.
It's exactly.
A little bit of crunch.
And then we have our mango chutney.
Nice. Oh, okay, okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Get it in there.
Beautiful.
And then lastly, we have some tamarind sauce.
This is my absolute favorite.
You cannot have the tamarind sauce. And on top of that, then you can have some pepper sauce.
Okay.
Like, you gotta have pepper sauce.
No, what
you know,
I-
like, but if you like the heat.
I do
if not,
like-
then you can skip it.
The thing that I love about this is you didn't bring just a double. You also brought so many sauces. I'd say double the amount of sauces.
double
I
the
would
amount
assume.
of double the amount of
Yeah.
sauces for the double.
For the doubles.
Right? Mary, I'm gonna leave you to do the honors.
Okay,
though, right?
okay.
So, and typically when you get these, they're usually wrapped in like a parchment paper.
Yeah.
And then like, so there's not really a specific way to eat it. You just get in on whatever side you feel is best.
Okay,
Right?
I'm feeling really good about this. All right, so let's kind of give this a go. So
Hold
I'm
it up.
very excited. Oh, it's
Aren't you?
soft.
And that's the thing, you don't want remember I said you don't want to over fry it, and then that bara gets so stiff.
Yeah.
Right?
You want the little bit of chew, the little
You
bit
do.
of pull. Okay, let's give this a go. 1, 2, 3.
So yum, right?
Taneisha.
So
Taneisha.
good. Double the flavor,
Oh my
double the
God.
fun, doubles, double.
That is so,
Yes.
so good. Good. We got to say everything twice now.
Good. Great. Fantastic.
Delish.
Delish.
All the things.
All the
Taneisha,
things.
Taneisha absolutely killed it.
Hey, Mary here. What did you think? Drop your comments below and don't forget to like and subscribe for more of the good stuff.